Hello, good morning. This is Cosmos Sichango. Welcome to this channel again. Welcome to the trading day. Welcome to this trading session for today, Wednesday, the 21st of October. Here in Zambia, this is around 8 a.m., 8:44 a.m., and we're already trying to peruse through and see what we can likely trade for today. And just to recap, a recap of what has been happening from yesterday, and what I've been posting on my channel. So I've been looking at the XY today, and it looks like this guy has lost a lot of momentum. My previous market structure low here has been violated, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens when it comes to this market structure low here. But whatever the circumstance, anything is a probability or a possibility to trade. So we're going to scalp through and see what possibly can happen. So right now, I'm waiting until I see price throw some rejections right in this order block, possibly because you can see there's a very huge dump on the DXY right now. Upside liquidity is still being left. I think price is currently targeting the downside liquidity here, but let's see what happens. Right now, this is no time to trade. Let's wait for at least a reversal into this range that has been left here between this market structure low and this market structure high. So currently we're creating a market lower low, and price will surely come and revisit to make a lower high somewhere in here if possible. So let's see and wait and see what we can trade henceforth. But something interestingly looking for is what I've been doing on NAS 100, the Nasdaq stock. Yesterday I issued a signal to buy this, and the setup, as you can see, is here. This is how the setup looks like, and as you can see, it's already running in profits. So like my targets on this guy were firstly this here, and hopefully if we can reach up to this order block to the upside, so that we can just try to cover up on that liquidity void that I see created down there, up there. So this is my targets, and this is what we're trading. This is what I've posted. So overview, this is my current overview of NAS 100, and I'm buying this currently, hoping to see these levels hit. But anything is possible because we're already in a downtrend movement. Look at what's happening here. This is already a downtrend, but stocks will rise. A lot of things are happening in the US market right now, especially on during these elections happening. So I'm anticipating a reversal. If we break above this trend line, we are in for a very long ride. So let's be anticipating of such. But anything is possible. We trade what market tells us. Don't trade what you think is going to happen. So trade what the market is giving you. So if we fail to break above this trend line, then we're sure in for a sell. Then we'll start looking for selling opportunities wherever they present themselves. So that's it, and this is what I'm trading. For those on my channels, I'm sure you're enjoying this signal that I posted, and already it's in money. The setup was actually seen properly on M5. For those who don't remember, this was a complete setup. We had a breaking market, a checkout of liquidity right here, and then we had a breaking market structure here, then a revisit to origin, the very cool setup that I trade. A breaking market structure, first of all, liquidity taken out, downside liquidity taken out inside an order block, then market structure break, and price coming back into the area of previous buying, and we're currently doing the same, that is buying. We're anticipating this. That's why you're seeing this small rectangle here, because I had anticipated that price will surely come back in here and then we'll buy from here. That's why we left our buy limits, and they were all triggered, and they're all sniper entries. So for those in the channel, I'm sure you're enjoying right now. So this is where we're trying to go. Let's see what happens. Let's continue trading this guy, and let's see what happens. On the other hand, I'm looking at EURGBP. A very good trade we've had for the week. Let's see what's going to happen on EURGBP. Oh, this is the H4. Look at how the H4 is currently forming up on S100. Very cool candles being formed, and a reversal pattern already seen there, and I'm anticipating for more higher prices. That is if price maintains. And EURGBP will be on the rise since lately. So look what's happening right now on EURGBP. We have EURGBP resting currently on a bullish, on a previous bearish order block. For me, this has become an area of interesting support, hopefully to seeing more buying pressure starting from here to continue our upside movement which we started. So I'm trying to zoom into this area and seeing any good opportunities that we can trade off from today, especially during during London Open, and let's see for opportunities that we can look into. So already, like I said, we've broken above this guy here, and there's been a retest already. So I'm trying to seek opportunities that can give us, I don't trade anyhow. I trade some setups that are confirmed. I need to confirm my trades in everything that I'm doing. So for now, I'm looking for a very clean setup, but this also is a setup like ICT says. It says one of its setups is an immediate return to an order block. If that order block is a very guaranteed one, that's a very good signal to either buy off from or sell off from. We buy inside an order block for it to come out, and then we sell inside an order block if we were to attack downside liquidity. So that's what we're anticipating on EURGBP. On the other hand, I've been also looking at gold. Gold signal was a loss yesterday. Inside this setup, we've been hit, our stop loss has been hit, but the original setup still stands. Because I'm looking at this liquidity here, and it has been shitty and taken out. So now that it's been taken out, we start looking for more and more trading opportunities, because I can see some candles failing to close above this week. The first candle failed, the other candle quite did, but this to me still is telling me something. I'm trying to anticipate something I can anticipate, because there's something very profound that has happened here. Something very profound that has happened. Price is still just dancing back and forth inside this order block, this bearish order block, which is our current resistance right now. Price is just dancing inside here. So I'm anticipating though that if possibly this can break and fall down here. That will be dependent on the dollar index. But look at the dollar right now. The dollar index is very shitty and dropping like no man's business. So I'm still standing in this setup. If anything, I'll tell you guys. And then what else have we been looking at this week? We've been looking at GBP/JPY. Yes, GBP/JPY setup is still standing. We came from here, we reached our sell area, and we're still in this position. So inside the same position, we're also looking for many trading opportunities for daily. So my current situation right now is that I'm looking at this guy here. I'm looking at this guy here, this order block being violated, or if it will stand. On the other side, there's also this guy who's currently holding price up. This is the guy that is holding price up. So we saw a break above this guy, and there's been a retest. Again, there's been a retest. Again, there's been a retest. But despite that, we're also coming from this guy. This guy not yet reached though, but there's some important stuff that have happened. There was a liquidity takeout right in here. Inside also this one, there was a liquidity takeout. And price came back. This is like our LP according to offshore. This is like a launch pad, and we are inside a launch pad from here. Again, we came back, and we're creating some more mini trends, like a downtrend, and I'm anticipating a continuation of this downtrend. If we can break below this side, then we're in for a very long-term sell. Then we can enjoy our profits. But if anything, we can also see some form of movement from here, some movements like this. There's a possibility of that. There's actually a possibility of that. So that's it, you guys. This is what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking out for this, and if it happens, well and good. We trade what we see, not what we want. That's it. And then We also are looking at GBP USD. There's been a rise in GBP USD back to our entry area because of this little guy here. This little guy is what is trying to push market up above, and we saw something profound happening. There was liquidity taken out here, and market structure broken to the downside, and there's been a revisit here. So we're currently looking at this setup, which I didn't take for one, I never took it. I don't know why I missed it, but so it was a very great opportunity that presented itself. This was a very good trading opportunity, and the stop loss down there, and you can see TP1 has been hit. Now waiting for TP2 to be hit. This move was like how many pips down? We risk about 19 pips for a couple of 60 pips TP1, as well as anticipating 80 pips for TP2. So this is what we missed. We couldn't catch it, but already this is where we are. The interesting topic we have for today is NAS 100. This is what we have for today, NAS 100. So let's see what happens, and let's see how far this guy goes, because already we're coming off a bullish OB, and inside this bullish OB we saw a very great setup form up, and this is what we're anticipating. Let's see how this guy goes, but we already are in profits, and from there we can make other decisions. So that's it from me, guys. Let's enjoy our trading for the day, and let's see what happens. But if you can see what's also happening right now, NAS 100 is throwing off some weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks here, like failing to go above this level. Reason is, if you look down the M15 or M5, there's like an order block right here. This is the reason why this guy is not crossing above. If you can see, there's been like a setup for selling right now, but I'm trying to weigh the odds right now if the buy setup will hold or the sell setup will hold, because inside the same OB there's been a setup. That's why we see some selling happening right now, but I'm anticipating. Let's see what's going to happen, because I'm believing in the setup down here, because we're coming off a very strong bullish order block, and hopefully we shall maintain the bias or the buy side momentum. So that's it for now. Let's see what we can do and how markets will play out today. Have a very great trading day, and we shall meet in the channel as I'll be posting more of the setups and signals for those in the channel. Those wanting to join the channel, the link is in the description below, and just click on it and join us as we continue on this journey together. So see you guys, enjoy your trading.